can almost see the lines from this angle.
Almost.
See over that gate over there? I'm not going hard enough. I can't get right in front of you. Do it every time we play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that one right on the ice. Oh, there's a hole there too. I didn't see that one. Video is the impressive part. The rest of it is writing and stuff.
Whatever. Thank you for doing that, guys.
An awesome team.
We make crap up, you know. It's just a little bit of magic. I thought it was November.
No, Sunday.
It's October? Oh, yeah. That's right. You're planning ahead to not be here.
Yeah.
Instead of going to what? Oh, yeah, no, I was thinking. Yeah. Circo and then come down to Edge for next year. But at least it's not at the same time. This would be a lot of fun.
At least it's not Colorado Springs. Could be worse. Could be worse.
She accepted it. No, it was actually now. But it was now or
Tempting to go live.
Oh, is it hitting?
No, it's just that you typed in attempting to go
Oh,
live.
yeah. But we did it. We are live from Foothills inside the barn. We are shocked to go live. We made it. Just waiting on some referees. Needed part. Today's matchup.
A little bit delayed here.
A little bit of a game delay.
It's like Mystery Alaska style, just freezing itself.
I don't know. It looks like the coach is talking to the coaches. We're having a little coach-to-coach conversation. Ruh-roh. Pardon me? Dick has midgets today. He's got to practice. He's like John. John's got a midget. They're doing double duty. Shout out to my main man, BDH. Uh-oh, here comes Coach John.
And there goes Coach Jaker on the other side too.
Yeah. I don't know what the challenge is here. Coach John making his way, lumbering over.
Putting the nets on.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, we ain't got no refs. I don't know if we're gonna have refs today. I think we're gonna be having a scrimmage here. This is gonna become a friendly, real quick.
It can't be a friendly. We need to start this season.
I don't disagree with you, Harry, but without any official zebras out there, we are dead in the water.
All right, I'll ref and commentate.
It's an awkward time, Harry. It's an awkward time. Sure. Can you? That's our coach.
Is that Coach?
That is Coach. We do not have refs today.
Is Coach Jake going to be repping this game?
Coach Jake is going to unofficially ref this game. All right, let's plug in for our viewers.
Is that allowed?
We got to play a game here. We're kicking it live at the Old Foothills Arena here in Denver, Colorado, and we've been waiting for a little bit. We have no refs just yet, but it looks like Coach Jake has stepped up. He's got his blades on. He is on the ice as a solo ref. We're going to see what happens here. This tilt is coming at you here. Arvada PeeWee A set to take on the Foothill Flyers for the first game of the season. I'm Harry Haviland. You're on the OTT Sports Network. We're kicking it in Denver, Colorado. Arvada against Foothills. Is it actually considered a game when the coach of one team is reffing? I know he'll call a clean game. He'll be good. Leaving Coach John on the bench all by himself here today. We're gonna go at it. Arvada's wearing their crisp black jerseys for the first time this season. Hopefully they're a little bit easier to see with that yellow white line on the numbers, not like last year and the years in the past. I can't see them through this net though, so it's gonna be tough for you guys at home. Stepping out on this opening draw, we've got Evan at center. On his wings are Anderson and Ethan. On defense, we've got Owen and Bo. Standing tall between the pipes as always is Wynn. Here we go. Coach drops the puck. That one gets one back to Foothills. Foothills controls their own blue line, tries to poke it up against the boards. Evan says no to that one. Turns it around, back to Anderson, back to Evan. Going into the corner, trying to get that one towards the front of the net. Skips all the way out to neutral ice, picked up by Bo. Bo with the pass that just misses Ethan. And the ref whistles that one down as icing. Here we go, we're kicking it up. 13:40 left to go, 20 seconds ticked off the clock. We're here in the first period at the Foothills rink. I thought they were just trying to pull a Mystery Alaska on us and freeze inside of this barn before we could get it going, but that is not the case. The zebras were not released from the zoo this morning, and we have nobody to blow whistles, so the coach is out there doing double duty. One back by Foothills again. Slapped in on the second attempt into the corner. There goes Bo to try and collect it behind his own net. Swings around the far boards to Evan. Evan gets that one taken off of his stick as the Foothills are fighting hard in the Arvada zone. Ethan trying to punch that one out, doesn't do so. Back on the backhand of Bo. Bo over to Anderson. Here comes Anderson. Right down below us in the press box. We're high above the stands in this Foothills Arena. Into the corner goes Owen. Banged hard off the glass. And Ethan's fighting for it in the corner. Ethan has it on his backhand, coming around the net, looking for somebody in front. Takes the shot himself, and that one's blocked. Out to the point, held in. Good job there by Evan covering up for Owen, or for Ethan as he was in deep. Owen comes back with this puck now. Off his backhand, put that one up high. They're gonna go off for a change as Foothills collects in their own zone. Hard in the corner and going down, but still on the backhand of Anderson. Passes that one across the slot, nobody there to pick it up, but a white jersey. Stepped into by Jacks at center ice and gives it right over back to Foothills, who just dumps that one in the far corner. Stick down by Wynn, picked up. Coming around and off the boards, looking for Cohen. Back in behind the Arvada zone is Jacks. Jacks backhands that one up over. Doesn't sneak it across that faintly painted blue line, but Foothills flips it up over the glass. And we're going to have a whistle break here with 12:03 left to go in the first period. A late welcome to all of you joining us across the globe. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving to Thanksgiving, that's not a word. Thanksgiving to all of our Canadian viewers up there. Hope you guys are enjoying a great long weekend, getting those turkeys cooked up and spending some great time with friends and family. As this one's back in the Foothills zone, they circle it up the boards hard. Held in there by Bose, who takes a body at the blue line. Kai fighting for it against the far boards, backed up there by Cohen. Now Kai goes into the corner with it. Over to Nick. Nick back off the boards, picked up by Foothills. They try and come out the other side. That one's going to be out and offside. As that one skipped over the blue line, and the ref on the far end, all by himself out there, whistles that one down offside. He's not allowed to coach his kids while he's out there, right?
Never seen this before, Harry.
We're experiencing something new, but you know it's only going to happen on the OTT Sports Network. We're bringing you all of the action, all of the time. Whether there's refs or not, we're going to be playing hockey, and it's not just for the kids, it's for you at home, all across the globe. As this one comes into the Foothills zone, being fought for there by Arvada, as they're going to be coming all the way back down the other way. Calder steps into his zone, picks this one up, off the boards hard, looking for Colin. It skips past him, goes all the way down, icing is waved off at the far blue line. Picked up towards the front of the net, here's Calder in front, gets that one taken away as he can't go 1-on-3. Great back check there by Colin, all the way back out to Owen. Owen's looking up, puts that one up off the boards for Calder. Calder tips that one into the Foothills zone where it's controlled by them. Alex on the far boards. Over to the front, tries to get that one up, taking the shot, and that one just goes high and wide as Colin rifles one in. Off the boards, held in there by Owen. Shot goes in and blocked. Off the boards, back out to Owen one more time. Backhands that one up, he's trying to find Alex. Doesn't make it to him, but then picked up and smashed into the far end by Milo. Not all the way out into center ice, just out of the reach of Alex, but Owen's gonna step in. Owen takes a shot. That one fires wide. I heard somebody tell me once that if you hit the net, you have a better chance of making goals. And that one was going all the way in, but it's blocked by the Foothill player. Calder towards the front of the net, trying to find Alex. Still battling for it. Calder's got it on his blade. It's in the slot. Calder still has it. Backhands that one in. And it is banging and crashing. The puck is still loose off the ceiling into the corner and whistled down with 9:40 left to go in the first period. Zero shout-outs to a couple of OTT Elite that happened to stop by my porch last night at 10 o'clock. If I'm not sounding like I'm up to this game, we can blame it on them. I'm not going to release their names just now in case their wives are listening. That one goes into the corner, picked up by Anderson. Anderson comes around trying to backhand that one towards the front. Saved, and then one more time. Evans got it, puts it towards the front and saved again. Going down hard, Evan towards the front of the net, picked up by Foothills. They're going to come out of their own zone, come with a little bit of speed. 1D goes down. Milky does a good job by breaking that one up at the red line. Back to Foothills as they reset. Evans chasing this one down hard on the forecheck. Picked up by Jackson. And then over to Ethan. Ethan's walking in. Takes a shot and that one's blocked. Evan in the corner. Looking for Anderson in front of the net. Missed on him. But Anderson picks that one up. He goes back towards the front of the net. Shovels that one in. They're battling for it and they get the goal. Not sure who banged that one in, but that's how they're going to score is they got to get that puck towards the net and crash and bang and burn. Making it 1-0 Arvada with 8:49 left to go in the first period. Line changes are made. Looks like Cohen, Kai, and Nick. You got Bo and Milo on defense as they get set to drop the puck here at center ice after that Arvada goal. Coach ref Jake drops the puck. One back there by Foothills. Flyers go D to D in their own zone. Gonna walk this one out. Pass it up. Held at the blue line there by Bo. Gets sticked into the corner. Nick back in the corner. Tries to go in around. Puts it off the side of his own net. Goes hard off the boards. Kai couldn't get to that one. Foothills steps in. Walks around, puts it towards the front of the net. They missed on that one-timer. And now Nick's got some speed coming out of his own zone. Here comes Nick. He's flying through center ice, gains the blue line, comes in, tries to put that shot on, and it's blocked by the big defender in there, number 47. Milo's pinching on this one. Gets that one up and over. Cohen collects it at red line. Going around, passes that one over to Bo. Bo tips it up off the boards to Nick. Nick off the boards to himself. Comes back in. Icing is signaled and then waved off, but that's going to be an ice. As it's flipped back into the Foothills zone, before the players could all get back on side. That line's going to stay out here for one more attempt at getting shots on net with 7:56 left to go in this first period. Oh, we got a ref out there. Hey, there's somebody. One of the zebras was released from the zoo and made it to the rink just in time, halfway through this first period. Jake's gonna stay out there with them though, as it's hard to do it by yourself. Hard to do it at all, yes. I'm a very zebra-friendly commentator. That one goes all the way down. Icing is signaled and blown down as Bo comes back to pick that puck up. My hands are cold. This rink is not warm, bringing us back to the days of growing up in northern Alaska. Arvada has had a lot of attempts here, and there's another one made. That one just goes wide. Owen fires that into the corner. Out towards the front, Alex with the shot. It's blocked. Alex picks up his own rebound. Back out to the front, another shot there made by Calder and gloved down by the goalie. Still 1-0. You're on the OTT Sports Network here live with Harry Haviland at the Foothills Ice Arena in, where are we? Littleton. Littleton? Is this Littleton, really? Lakewood? Lakewood. We're in Lakewood. Lakewood, Colorado, in case anybody's trying to GPS it on their map to make it here for the second intermission. Fired in by Milky, back up to Alex. Alex controlling in the far corner, back off the boards, out to Milky at the point. Milky takes that shot, putting it towards the front of the net. That one goes wide. Owen controls that one to the blue line, keeps it in. Colin goes around one, goes around two, trying to find Alex in front. That one's picked off before it gets to him. Foothills comes the other way. Bright green lace boy comes up the near boards, goes in, gets taken out. And I apologize to the ref. I said he at first. It is a she. Thank her for coming out and joining us here as we're playing our first official league game this season against Foothills, as we're going to start getting our way up in the standings. One back by Foothills. Hammered hard in there, picked up by Ethan. Fighting for it on the far boards is Evan. Nope, that's Jackson. No, that's Evan. And it's offside. Oh, it's a penalty? Calls a penalty on Ethan. Penalty on his own player. Hey, that's good reffing right there. Shout out to Todd stepping up over there. Mancuso in the player's bench helping out as the coach is on the ice reffing. Out to the point. Shot in there by Foothills. Stopped by Milo. The second attempt goes in. Wynn's going to hang on to that one for another whistle deep over his left shoulder. One back by Foothills as they think they've won every draw so far. Milo in behind his own net. Rings that one around the boards hard. Skips past all the sticks out to the point. Anderson was trying to find a way to get on a break with that one. Milo's going to get another shot at it. Gets it over to Evan. Evan gets stood up on the... That's not Evan. That's Evan. That's Evan. These black jerseys are actually hard. I'm used to the white ones. Trying to figure it out. Banging it in. That is Evan. Here he comes across the red line. Gets that one taken away from him. Swung back around by Foothills. And Jackson's retreating into his own zone. Bangs off the boards, and he's going to go for a run with it. Foothills keeps this one in. Goes hard into the corner. Milo goes up off the glass, not quite into the mesh. Back out to Foothills, right in front, and then sticked up. Evan trying to get out of the zone, couldn't do it. Now he gets it, and here he goes. Evan's got one guy to beat, is getting back checked hard. Back checker comes in, takes that one away as Evan tries to sneak between the two defenders. He goes down, but this one's kept in, going towards the front of the net. Anderson over to Ev. Evan gets that one taken away from him. Evan's still fighting for it in behind his own net, picked up by Big 47. Gonna walk it out of his own zone. Arvada's got to skate back hard on this one as now player steps back on the ice, back to 5-on-5 hockey, and they're going to call that one offside with 5:02 left to go in the first period. Cohen set to take the draw. Foothills still comes away with that one, and they're going to come into Arvada's zone 2-on-2. Takes a shot in from high. That one goes banging off the boards. It was deflected. Now Nick has it. Can't get it all the way out. Back onto the tape of Milky. Fires that one into the middle. Stop there as the shot came in on Wynn. Going all the way down hard. This one's going to be on net. Icing is waved off. The goalie pushes it into the corner. Rung around the boards there by Foothills. Kept in at the point by Bo, and then held in by Milky as that one was trying to sneak its way across the blue line. Nick off the stick of the defender out towards the front of the net, picked up by Cohen. Cohen whiffs on that one. Not getting it all the way towards the front of the net. Backhanded into the corner again by Foothills. Milky tries to hold that one in. Now he's got to reverse and come back the other way as Foothills coming down. Cohen with the big back check, pressuring that player to just have to put it in behind the net. But Foothills still picks it up, goes towards the high slot. Now Cohen's got it. Cohen goes off the boards back to himself, and here he comes the other way. He's got Nick with him as they come in 2-on-1. Cohen and Nick coming in. Cohen takes a shot, the rebound. Oh, and then Nick goes crashing into the net with his chin. Shot by Milky, glove down by the Foothills Tendy. Good job there. Cohen recognizing that the rebound was going to come out, and that's what they've been telling these players. Just get the shots on net and go crashing. That's what they did. Unable to put it in there was Nick. I hope his chin's all right from that crossbar. Colin out there now at the dot. Alex and Calder on his wings. That's Owen on the point trying to hold that one in. He's tending the blue line out there with Milo. This one's deep in the Foothills zone as they pick it up, trying to break it out. Milo holds it in at the blue line, back in over to Alex. Alex sees it, trying to make that pass across, gets it over to Calder. Calder just couldn't sneak it through as that shot goes a bit wide. Still has it there. Calder's got some time, puts it towards the front of the net. Goes off his shin pad and back into the corner. Here's Alex in the corner fighting for it, gets it taken away from him. Still the blue line. Milo flips that one back into Alex. Colin going towards the front of the net, looking for that 1-T. Gets it on his blade, but I think it went through the hole in his stick. Keeping it in and fighting for it. Colin deep in, back off the boards out to Owen on the point. Owen walks in, drags around one, drags around two. Owen still has it. Takes that shot towards the front of the net, kick to the side by the tender. In the corner, that's Alex. Battling for that puck against somebody exactly his size, but it's picked up by Calder. Calder comes to the front. The shot and the save. Arvada all over this team, just can't put one past that goaltender. Good job there by Owen collecting that puck as he comes back in. Coming in 2-on-1. Takes that shot and misses the net. Out to the point. Back in, here comes Owen. Owen goes around one, flips that one in as he's looking to get off for a change. Pressured in there by Ethan. Ethan has it on his blade, going towards the front of the net. Unable to get there in time. It was Calder, sorry. I was trying to see the number. I couldn't see. All these black jerseys look the same to me. Ethan in the corner, stick handling around, going towards the front. Held in by Jax. Good pressure here. Anderson puts it towards the front of the net, and the goaltender's going to hang on to that one. The ref whistles it down as Anderson gets pushed out of the way. He has a little conversation, asking if he's Canadian, if they're going to have turkey dinner tonight. It's like, no, you're not. Well, why don't you come over to my house? Politely declined the invitation there, and they're going to go back to another face-off in the Foothills zone. .139 left to tick off the clock here in the first period. Arvada and Foothills on the OTT Sports Network. Harry Haviland on the mic as Jackson takes that clapper, goes in. Backhanded towards the front of the net, loose puck, and unable to bury that one. Back out to the point, Bo takes his shot. That one's blocked, Bo gets it again. fighting for it at the blue line. Now Foothills gets it, and they're going to come out the other way. Good back check there by Evan quickly before he even gets to center ice. Now he's fighting for it. We got a player down hard. Jackson's down hard. We're just going to take a minute here and hope he's all right. Ref coach Jake is out there, but now team medic is coming out off the bench. Oh, Jackson's up. Jackson's up. He was rolling around there like he was really hurt, but he's going to make the way to the bench. Big shout out to our Arvada Fire Department there as they were coming out to make the rescue. Didn't have to do it. Evan Anderson and Ethan center ice. Oh, we got Owen's gonna skate off. Bo and Milky 10 the point. Anderson walks in, steps across the blue line, loses the handle on that one, but just about picked up there by Evan. Banged in hard by Bo into the corner. Towards the front of the net on the blade of Evan. Just couldn't find a way to turn that around, get it towards Ethan, who was crashing towards the front of the net. Back down all the way. Icing's waved off as Bo just missed that one over his stick. Puts that one back around the net for Milky. Milky has some time, gets it up over to Ethan. Can't get it all the way out. Player gets run over at the blue line. He's gonna get up, he's all right. Heading towards the bench, a little bit hurt as the play continues here. Now coming the other way. Here comes Ethan. Ethan's got Evan with him. Ethan takes it, pass over to Evan. Evan takes the shot, held onto there by the Foothills goalie as his team comes back to congratulate him on an unbelievable save as Evan had that net wide open and he came sliding across the crease. Only 23 seconds left to go here in the first period. Arvada is leading 1-0 and outshooting these Foothills Flyers by probably 30-ish. Ish is my favorite word in the English language. Out to the point, kept in there. There's Owen at the point, puts that one towards the front of the net. Just skates wide off the defender's stick, back towards the front. Backhand by Kai towards the front, stopped by the players in white. Kai still has it. Kai comes in, takes a shot. That one gets blocked in front. Turn, fired again. Kai gets one more shot at it, buries that with 1 second left to go. Takes a shot, they were pressuring hard, and Kai puts one home, making it 2-0 with 1.5 seconds left to go in this first period. Doing a little dance out there. Making sure those skates are sharp. Puck's gonna be dropped, time's gonna wind down. This period's gonna end 2-0, Arvada leading. Buzzer sounds, and it's all over. Players head back to their benches, up 2-0. Foothills looking for redemption here in the second period. Arvada's got to keep their toes in line and in check. Katie's tuning in to me as you see all the Arvada fans here in the stands. Everybody's got blankets, everybody's got gloves, everybody's wearing toques. Nobody's wearing toques. Darn it. Everybody should be wearing toques. Because it's a Canadian word on this Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. For you non-Canadian viewers, it's like a beanie or a winter hat or what are the other words that you call them down here?
Cap.
A cap? A cap.
A knit hat.
A knit hat. A knit hat. A knit hat with a pom-pom on top. Going good here. Arvada is putting a lot of pressure on this Foothills team. Just unable to solve this goaltender and a lot of opportunities. They're getting the shots off. They're crashing the net. Doing a really good job as Coach John's over there talking to him. Coach Jake's not allowed to talk to him as he's reffing this game. Out there and there's Arvada gear. There might be some Kaha emails going out after this one. But he does have some help as The other refs stepped up, and now they introduce each other. Jake says, hey, I'm the Arvada coach. Thanks for stepping out here and helping me out on this beautiful, frosty day inside the Old Foothills barn. OTT Sports Network, I'm Harry Haviland. Freddie Pfeiffer, I know you're probably not listening. You're down in Dallas, but thank you very much for coming in here and offering to stand on the roof one more time with that antenna if we didn't get Wi-Fi. We found the super secret password, and we are live. You guys are kicking it here with us, YouTube, Facebook, OTTSportsNetwork.com for everything PeeWee A. Cohen gets this one, goes into the corner. He's got Nick towards the front of the net. Kai gets a backhand on that one. Doesn't get it all the way into Nick, but still fights for that, puts it high up off the glass. Nick in the corner trips over probably a stick or something on the ice, like a twig, you know. Branches are falling in here through the roof. But Foothills gets that puck, and they're coming back out the other way. Stick gets on the Foothills. Foothills is high off the mask of wind. He makes a save with his face. Way to use your head, bud, as we're continuing pressure here in the Arvada zone. That one gets loose in front. Wynn makes another save, pushes that one away. Another save, and he's going to hang on to that one finally after 4 attempts by the Foothills Flyers. Wynn standing tall, but not a lot of help in front of his own net there. Kneeling tall. He wasn't standing, he was on his knees. I believe that's a butterfly position, right? I'm not a goalie. If I was the goalie, it would now be 2 goals for Arvada and 47 for Foothills. One back there by Arvada. Jackson's back out there looking good. Glad he's healthy. Banging this one off the boards. First goal in the second period wins the child gambling ring as Colin puts that one towards the front of the net. Doesn't get it all the way over to Alex. I got Colin in this, so I think he should have just shot that. That shot goes wide by Bo. Pushed over to Colin. Colin backhands that one and just comes across. Colin gets another shot, fires that one and buries it. More importantly, Harry Haviland wins the child gambling ring.
Did you win?
Colin buries that one, making it 3-0.
Who wins gambling?
I do, Harry does. Harry wins, Harry wins, Harry wins. All right, thank you for joining us on this broadcast. I'm going to collect my money and head out to the vending machine. Anybody want a Snickers bar? Starbucks? No. I didn't. Starbucks is like $27 a coffee. I can't afford that. I gotta have room to stop at that European bakery on the way out of here. All the way back into the Arvada zone, chased down there by Jackson. Jackson comes around his own net. Goes hard up against the boards. Still fighting for it, gets it. Up, and here comes Calder. Calder coming out of his own zone. He's walking in one-on-one. He's got somebody chasing him. Couldn't go around. Picked up there by Jackson. Jackson takes a shot. Puts that one about 17 feet over the net. Alex picks it. Going towards the front. Jackson coming in hard, trying to help him out. Putting that one back to the point. Milo with the clapper. Hung on to there as Alex was crashing the net. It's 3-0 Arvada with 12:06 left to go in this second period. Uh-oh. I don't know if my phone's like frozen or like frozen. Frozen, like cold frozen. Chris Milkey tuning in. As his son goes hard against the far boards, breaks that play up. Gets it over, and here comes Evan. Evan comes in 1-on-2, goes around one, tries to get that over his backhand, and it's kicked to the side by the Foothills stick. Banging against the boards, all kinds of players over there. Coming towards the front of the net is Ethan. Ethan turns, takes the shot, deflected off his skate and into the corner. Evan towards the front of the net, all the way out to the point. Stepping in was Milkey. Now Foothills coming the other way, held in there by Ethan. Banging for it and pressuring, and there is Evan. Evan gets it out of the skates, but picked up by the other defender wearing a white jersey. As they dangle in front of their own net, flip that one up high. Held in the point there by Milo. Milo's still crashing against a couple players. Ethan's giving him a hand on the boards. Ethan comes out with it, gets it taken away. Now Milky racing back to pick this one up. Bangs that one in hard. Milky back on defense as Lexi is not here this weekend. I think she's tuning in though. We're missing you out here, Lexi, but hopefully everything's going good in your world. Icing is the whistle. 10:55 left to go in this first period, coming all the way back down into the Arvada zone. One by Cohen. Fired in, then picked up by Nick. Nick trying to get that one out. It's going to go back into the corner, and Owen's going to collect it. Owen hard off the boards, hits the stanchion. Nick at front, over to Cohen. Gets over to Kai. Kai's walking in, looking for his second tally of the game. Takes a shot and buries it. Kai gets his second tally of the game, making it 4-0 Arvada with 10:34 left to go in this second period. He hit the net. He hit the net. He actually picked that one. Maybe we won't get rid of that net and all those tiles in the driveway just yet. They might be paying off finally. Cohen tries to win that one forward. It comes back to Jax on the point. Jax up to Kai. Kai backhands that one, just missing Cohen. And Foothills picks it up, goes around a couple players. Jackson does a great job. Kai over to Cohen. Kai gets it back on his tape. Walking in, takes that shot. Cohen still crashing for that one and puts it in. Kai towards the front of the net. Cohen crashing for those rebounds and it pays off. It's 5-0 Arvada with 10:16 left now in the second period. Cohen got that one.
Is our feet still live?
I gotta look at it.
Oh no, text the wifey. Tell her.
Text the wifey. Are they sleep? I don't know if they're sleeping in Scotland just yet. Let's see if we are still live. We're still live. Oh, and Kai and Diane is awake. She's commenting on the feed. Another shot. We got viewers all over the globe, including Scotland. Diane and Avery tuning in to watch this Arvada PeeWee A team go. As Cohen takes another shot, that one gets blocked in front. Looking for the rebound was Nick and just couldn't get there in time. Picked up behind their own net is Foothills. Hard off the boards and tipped out into center ice. Jackson gets back on that one. Jackson flips that one over towards Nick, who bangs it into the Foothills zone. Foothills gonna walk around their net, sees Kai and tries to come up through the middle. Gets that one banged off his stick there by Nick. And all the way up, chasing it down into his own zone. Icing is whistled down as Owen was on his way back there. Ref coach Jake picks that one up. Skating all the way back down with line changes on both sides of the benches. And Colin's going to be taking this draw. He's got Calder and Alex out there with him. I hope Jake doesn't complain about the reffing today. To the front of the net, Calder's trying to fight for that. Milky gets a stick on it, but Foothills gets it out into neutral ice. Milky's coming back on him hard as they put that one deep into the Arvada zone, picked up by Alex as he goes crashing into the boards, gets it up to Milky. Milky goes around one. One comes back out to the point. Foothills holds it in, bangs it off the boards right to Milky, who's looking for Calder at center ice. And now here comes Alex. Alex is skating in. Alex gets banged off that puck by a good defensive play, no penalty. But Arvada holds his zone, and Alex has another chance as he's in the corner. Oh, gets plowed into the boards there. Towards the front of the net, picked up by Foothills as they're going to come out of their own zone. But stopped quickly there at the blue line by Milky. Milky off the boards. Back and forth, Arvada's playing pass with it in front of the benches. Foothills flips that one up, picked up by Bo. Bo over to Milky. Milky off the boards looking for Colin, but that is negated as Bo's back in his own zone with it. Bo up to Calder. Calder makes that big pass up to Colin. Colin walks in, takes that shot. Deflected off the stick of the defender, up into the mesh. And we're gonna say it's 5-0 Arvada with 8:10 left to go in the second period. OTT Sports Network, Harry Haviland, Old Foothills Arena. We are starting to warm up because we're dancing in the stands. If you can't hear the music, that's because there is none, but we all got music in our heads somewhere. One back by Arvada. Milo off the boards trying to find Ethan. Ethan's still fighting for it right down below the press box. Evan banks it off the boards. A little bit too far, trying to block that one off the boards, but then picked up by Ethan. Ethan can't get two defenders out of his way. Goes all the way across. Now Anderson's going for it. Anderson backhands that one. Now forehands that one. It's out, and that's going to be whistled down as icing.
Offside.
Icing, offside.
Same
thing, right? These people at home don't know what they're actually watching. This is ice hockey. It's a game with blue lines and red lines, a little rubber puck that is kept ultimately at minus 14 degrees Celsius for all professional games. Unfortunately, we can't do that here in this arena. It has to be kept at minus 27 degrees because there is no warmer situation for that rubber. Is there a penalty there?
No, that was
It was icing? Oh, sorry, I'm not watching the game. I'm reading off my fact sheet here about pucks. Going over to the other sides, all players just shift a little bit to the left. Evan lines up at the dot. Wins that one forward, but oh, they do pick it up. There's Ethan coming in behind the Foothills zone. Puts it towards the front of the net, misses a couple of players' sticks. Fighting for it in front, Evan. And gets it back over to Ethan. Ethan takes a shot. That one's deflected, and the goalie gets a toe on it and kicks it into the corner. Foothills off the boards. Ethan keeping this one in. Ethan towards the front of the net, and Anderson just misses on that bouncing 1T. Anderson picks it up in the far corner. Going back towards the front, looking for Ethan. He got a stick on it, but it was blocked before it got towards the front of the net, and Foothill gets it out of their own zone. Offside. I couldn't see there. The lines are very faintly painted on this ice.
Keep guessing.
But Coach Jake Ref whistled that one down as he had a better view than I did. Cohen, Kai, and Nolan, and Nick back out here. Into the Foothills zone, they put it off the boards. Picked up by Kai. Kai over to Cohen, into front to Nick. Great 1-2-3 play there. They just can't find a way to finish it off with a goal. Out to the point, and then bang back in, but Foothills comes out with some speed. Foothills coming across the neutral ice, steps in offside, walking into that big blade of Owen, puts it towards the front of the net, and Wynn just casually puts that one off to the side. That one flipped out in front. Wynn gloves that down. No! That one goes up over Wynn as he couldn't find it on him as his players did not clear the zone. Up over the shoulder, Foothills comes back into this game. It's 5-1 with 6:18 left to go in the second period. Got to keep fighting, not give up on anything here. Surprised we haven't heard Diana yell it just yet. Keep fighting, Arvada! Oh, wait, there it is. Never mind. I should be a fortune teller. Player's chin strap's not done up. Safety first here. Gloves are back on, sticks picked back up. Puck is set to be dropped at center ice. Arvada giving up a goal here. It's 5-1. Cohen taking this. Going over to Nick. Picked up by Foothills. Foothills comes in across the Arvada zone. Pressured in by Kai. They dump that one in deep. And Bo goes in behind his own net to pick this one up. Bo off the boards. Kai off the boards. Trying to find Cohen, but Foothills got to it first. Bo angles his player off, but the puck is now on the far side. Kai couldn't get a handle on that one. It was up on edge. Pushed out, and Cohen can't get it out either. Backhanded in by Foothills. Owen going into the corner to pick it up. Owen claps that one hard up the boards. It's bouncing, looking for Kai, who's on the other side. Now it's Cohen just turns and fires that one in. He had some time. I don't think he recognized it, or he was looking for Kai up ahead of him. Kai into the corner. Foothills flips this one out. Kai swings that one back around. Nick's onside, but they're fighting for it at the blue line. Kai gets back on as Cohen pushes this one into the corner. Flipped out of the zone by Foothills. This one's raking all the way down the ice. Is it going to clear it? Made it all the way across that red line. Would have been a good curling shot, but we've got an icing call. This one's coming all the way back down into the Foothills zone with 5:03 left to go in this second period. Colin, Calder, and Alex. Milo on D. Couldn't keep that one in. Now comes Foothills the other way. Jackson's on the back. Jackson comes around, pushes that one into the corner, and takes it off his stick. Good job by Jackson recognizing that play and getting back on it. Backhanded hard off the glass. Over to Calder on the far side. Calder gets that one out, flips it to the center for Alex. Alex comes racing across, tries to go around, loses his stick in the process. And it's in the Foothills zone. Arvada now steps in, trying to pressure that. Going around Alex, coming out. Colin gets a stick on it, breaking that up. Over to Jax. Jax off the board, straight to the Foothills player. They walk in, that's going to be offside. Note to self, you have to clear the zone before the puck goes back in. I'm learning this game. I'll figure it out by the end of the season, I promise. Hopefully everybody's having a great Sunday morning wherever you may be, whether it be Scotland, Arvada, Castlegar, BC, Bahamas. Here we got people in the Bahamas now. Wait, and we're in a cold rink and people are tuning in from the Bahamas. I think they're just rubbing it in at this point. Great to see you though. Across the globe, that's what the OTT Sports Network does. Bringing it to you no matter where you are. We're going to see a tripping penalty against Colin? No, Calder? Oh, against Foothills? I don't, nobody, I'm being told there's a tripping call, but.
The ref disagrees. Here. All right. There we go.
Trying to explain it here is Coach Ref Jake. Ref Coach, Coach Ref. And they're just going to let them play. They're trying to figure out who made that trip. We're going to have to go back to OTT production, review the tape here. Send it to Toronto, see what happened. Oh, called it. 24. 24 off for tripping. Arvada's on the power play. 4:10 left to go in the second period. They are up 5-1, and now they're up 5-4 in the man advantage. And Foothills now comes out with another, no, they're just making a last minute line change, getting their penalty kill unit on the ice. One there by Arvada, back to the point, but stepped around, and here comes 97, and Foothills gets taken out there by Ethan with the puck on his stick now. Ethan's coming off the boards, back to himself. Ethan goes around, gets interfered with slightly, but doesn't give up on the play. Milky comes in, gets it over to Ethan. Ethan takes a shot. Ethan scores. It's 6-1 Arvada on the power play goal. The player will be stepping out of the box. We're back to 5-on-5 action as this second period is winding down in the final 4 minutes. One back cleanly by Foothills, but misses the player. Hard off the boards, goes off the net. In deep is Milky. Milky trying to find the front of the net. Over to Evan, and they bury another one. That's Anderson with the goal as he's standing in front of the net looking for that garbage and finds some. The trash man takes it out, making it 7-1 Arvada. Evan did have an assist on that one. Milky to Evan, Evan to Anderson, buries it. This line gets another opportunity as they set to drop the puck at center ice. Picked up by Anderson. This rink is cold, yes. Anderson towards the front of the net looking for Milky. That one goes high and up over into the corner. Milky's still fighting for it. Comes out of the corner, puts it on his forehand, looking for the front of the net. That one's kicked off the pad of the goaltender out to the far boards. Foothills walking out. Over to Owen. Owen back up to Anderson. Anderson gets blocked off that puck, picked up by Evan. Evan gets banged off that one, and Foothills flips it back into center ice. Owen coming around, Owen walking through. Owen's going to take this one on his own. He's coming in towards the front, dangles a couple times, backhands that one in, picks up his own rebound, flips it around. I think he was looking for a Michigan there, was he?
I don't know. It did not work.
No, the puck was up on its side. I don't know if he was trying to bang it down or he was trying to do a backhand Michigan. That would have been pretty impressive. Didn't happen. Both lines make changes here. We're winding down the second period, under 3 minutes to go. Arvada is up 7-1. I don't even need this thing anymore. I just hold it like it's like my blankie or something. Makes me feel comfortable.
The roster, everybody.
The roster, yes. I'm holding the game sheet. See, I'm not holding anything else. In front, Cohen with the shot. Cohen scores another one. Kai to Cohen. Cohen's gonna tally 2 on his stats. Arvada takes an 8-1 lead. Continuing to pressure hard as this game is still in the second period with 2:39 left to go. Flyers fans trying to get their team back in this one. Arvada just coming with a lot of pressure. They're playing the game that they've always dreamt of. This is the start of the season, though. There's a lot of teams in this league. And there's some unbelievable teams that we're going to be facing, so.
Lots of hockey to be played, everybody. Lots of hockey. These boards are something else.
Oh, there's no gift to these boards. You don't know what's going on.
There's nothing.
No. As you can hear that hard knock against the concrete boards, Cohen comes in. He's got Nick towards the front. Nick takes the shot and puts that one wide. Nick still picks up his own rebound, trying to come around. That one's shoveled into the corner. Bo's going to step in from the point. Doesn't get to it in time. It's coming all the way down. Kai picks this up, stops at his own blue line, turned around, goes off the boards. Can't find that puck because it's right in front of him. Foothills puts it in behind the net. Bo off trying to find Nick on the far side, but Nick now picks it up behind his own net. Coming around one. He's stepping up with some speed, gets that one up. Trying to find Nick, and Milo's going to flip that one in. It's going to be offside. Just a bit offside.
Sorry, everybody, for the ceiling view. I accidentally showed everyone the ceiling here.
You showed the ceiling?
Yeah,
It's a
sorry.
beautiful ceiling here at this Foothills Arena. The rivets are just slightly rusted, but other than that, it's a great barn to play in. Sturdy, very sturdy, yes. One there by Foothills, back to the center ice. Jackson goes off the boards over looking for Alex. Alex comes in, wheels that one back around, gets it over to Calder. Calder towards the front of the net, trying to find Colin. Colin gets it on the far boards, back out to the point. Keeping that one in is Jackson. Jackson with the pass over to Alex, missing on the one-timer. Foothills in their own corner off the boards. Stepping in to hold that one in is Jax. Jax still fighting for it on the boards. Turned around, does another good job of lifting the stick. They clear the zone. Now they're back on side, flipping it back into the corner. Bringing it in behind the Foothills net. Alex goes in hard, goes down on the puck. Foothills steps around him. Out to the point. Big clapper there by Jackson's blocked. 40 seconds left to go. The zone's coming back into center ice to pick this up. Owen off the boards, over to Colin. Colin steps in across the blue line with 30 seconds left to go. Colin takes a shot, saved by the goaltender. Foothills picks up the rebound, breaking this one out of their own zone. They got time winding down as they're escaping until Jackson puts a stop to that one. Now it does finally get out. Stopped by Owen, picked up by Jackson, fighting through it at center ice. Now here comes Calder walking in, passes it over back. With the shot, taking that one, and it's blocked Colin with the attempt here as time winds down in the second period. Arvada's up 8-1 as we wind our way into the second intermission. You didn't put your toe warmers in your boots before you came in here?
I forgot.
I never wear pants, a hoodie, and a vest to a hockey game. I feel way overdressed for this situation, but I'm glad I did so. Well, back on me.
Yeah, well, now I can put it on our fans.
On the fans, on me. Going to tell you that this third period up and coming is brought to you by the Riviera Pizza and Steakhouse in Nelson, British Columbia, where they do the shopping, chopping, mixing, peeling, pouring, serving, and you do the rest. I don't even know if it's still a restaurant, but I remember that commercial from the 80s when I was growing up there. Somebody please tell me that's still a restaurant.
That'd be
If not,
awesome. Let's check our viewers. Check our Facebook and YouTube viewers.
YouTube viewers, Facebook viewers,
Can anyone check this out for us? We need a viewer check.
is the Riviera Pizza and Steakhouse still open in Nelson, British Columbia? Somebody tell us. One of our 5,247 viewers right now, according to the camera.
Winner gave us a shout out.
Rich Winter gave us a shout out. Rich Winter. He's coaching his midget team today. Best of luck to the Arvada Midgets, coached by Big Dick Winter. Third period set to get underway at the Foothills Ice Arena. OTTSportsNetwork.com. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. We're going to bring you everything that is Arvada PeeWee A for this 2022-2023 season. We got one game next weekend on the schedule. I'm not sure if that's going to change to a second one, but we're going to be playing up in NoCo on Sunday early in the morning. I think it's an 8:30 game. I won't be on the mic. Mancuso is going to be taking it over, joining the OTT broadcast crew here with Katie. Held in there by Jackson. Flipped up but not in too deep as Foothills comes out of their own zone, puts that one in, and icing is going to be whistled down as they were not on the right side of the red line when they flipped that one all the way down. Wynn finally gets some action as he passes that puck over to the referee. Down in the Foothills zone, Calder's at center ice. He's got Colin and Alex on the wings. Takes this draw, fighting for it in his skates, picked up and back out to the blue line. Held in by Owen. Bounced that one over the blue line. They're going to be offside until now. Step back in as Alex as he waits patiently. Takes that shot. Pad save by the goaltender. Off the boards and out to Owen. Owen flips that one, deflected high, gloved down by the defender, and then pushed out into center ice. Alex goes down. Jackson trying to. Oh, Alex looking for the change, sorry. Coming around, Colin. That one's going to be offside. As Anderson couldn't quite get there in time, whistling the offside. 1 minute and 4 seconds gone in this third period. Arvada is up 8-1 at the Foothills Ice Arena in Lakewood, Colorado. There's a lot of L's in Colorado. Littleton, Loveland, Lakewood. There's probably more. There is more, I promise you. It's not just 3 that I'm getting confused by. Going down but held in at the blue line. Over to Anderson. Anderson flips that one in, deflected by the player in white, just wide of his own net. Comes out, he's going to get tripped up there and no call. Into the skates of Anderson, picks that one up, flips it ahead, trying to find Milky. Milky steps across the blue line, pushes his big body through, still has the puck on his stick. Over with the pass, beautiful pass by Milky. Over to Evan, Evan gets the shot and the goal. It's 9-1 Arvada, 12:23 left to go in this game.
There you go, there's the ceiling.
We see the ceiling again. In case you didn't see the rivets the first time, I hope you got a good view the second time. Off the boards, pushed up by Foothills, and then swung back the other way. Icing is waved off by the ref, but
Called back the guy
called by Coach Ref Jake, who's looking at both benches and just going, I'm just doing my best. Will people stop yelling at me, please? He's been an unbelievable coach for these kids so far this year. Jake's been great, brings a lot of energy, brings a lot of fun. And it's showing here as these players are dominating this game. First game of the season, though, there's a lot of hockey left to play. Coming out hard the other way. Evan's skating across. They stay on side. He's got 3 guys with him. Pass that one over to Anderson. Anderson goes off the post and to the outside. Still banging for the loose puck. Off to the side. Anderson still fighting for it and flips that one in. That makes it 10-1 Arvada. They're still not running the clock. Don't they usually run the clock at some point? They should run the clock at this point. It's a sportsmanlike thing. It's a morale thing. Kai Cohen and Nick back out. Owen and Milo on D. Refs are figuring it out. Gives the thumbs up, and the puck's going to be dropped at center ice. Cohen wins this one forward, but picked up by Foothills that just dumps it all the way down. Going to be an icing call, and this line's going to get an opportunity into the Foothills zone for a face-off over the right shoulder of the goaltender, who's been doing a great job. I don't know how many shots that Tendy has faced, but been keeping them from it being a lot, I don't want to say in the game, but keeping them from it being a lot worse. Cohen tries to win that one back, jumps over Owen's stick. Nick turns that one around, puts it back into the Foothills zone. Foothills behind their own net. Comes around the boards. Kai picks that up, he's got it on his stick, looking towards the front of the net, gets that and knocked off. Over to Cohen. Cohen has this. Tries to find Nick in front. Nick turns, fires that one towards the front and saved by the goaltender. Kai fighting for it in the corner. Still has it. Walking out of the corner, looking towards the front of the net. Lots of time, lots of patience, looking for that pass. Puts it towards the front of the net, and Nick missed on that one. Cohen trying to find Nick again. And now it's going to be Kai lifting the stick, and Kai still has it, gets it over to Cohen. Cohen takes it over to Nick. Nick with the shot. Kai with the shot. The goaltender hangs on as they keep crashing and banging at this goalie, and he is doing a great job of keeping it a 10-1 game. Now they're running the clock. 10:50 running steady off the ticker.
We're overtime anyway. Game was delayed.
We are over, yeah. We're dragging down the schedule here at the Foothills Ice Arena as we're waiting for those zebras, like I said earlier, to get released from the zoo. Backhanded back in by Calder and then picked up. Good patience by Jax as he waits for everybody to get on side and fires that one deep into the Foothills zone. Foothills behind their own net, kept in there by Ethan. Back out. Alex trying to find that one, gets a stick on it. They hold the zone, and now here comes Foothills the other way. Ethan's gonna get a penalty for that one as he hooks him down, coming in 2-on-1. That's Coach Ref Jake had no hesitation in calling that penalty as Ethan hauls a player down as they were coming in 2-on-1. Arvada's gonna see a penalty kill opportunity here. Because a penalty kill's not an opportunity, but they're going to see a penalty kill situation. But it could turn into an opportunity the way these kids are skating and passing the puck around today. Calder at center. Alex on one wing. There. They figured it out, dropped the puck. Back to the Foothills blue line, blocked there by Jax. Out to Calder. Calder's going to walk out of his own zone. Mishandles that puck, turned around quickly. Sticked up there by Cullen, who's now playing defense on this penalty kill. Flipped in, going to stay onside. Still going for it, letting them come in, walk in, take the shot. Wind kicks that one over to the side with his blocker. Arvada trying to come out of their own zone. Jackson's got a couple players up. Now he's got Alex. Here comes Alex in with a little bit of speed, gaining the zone. Foothills getting back on him fast. Gets pushed off that puck. And that one's offside. They're not going to call it offside? No. That coach ref needs to review the rule book or something. Here comes Foothills deep in Arvada, calling all the way back for it. Hammers that one off the boards, doesn't get past the Foothills player waiting for it. Alex tangling him up a little bit there. Gets stepped around, makes that shot. Oh, and off the post. Just narrowly missing that one. Goes off the post, goalie's best friend. But here comes Calder the other way. Calder trying to find Alex. Stick down. Alex going into the zone. 13 seconds left to go in this penalty for Arvada as Foothills flips it out of their own zone. Breaking this one out to the point, kept in by Colin. Colin takes the shot. That one goes wide. No penalty on that one either. That one's offside. No, they're going to call an offside on that. Yep. Came in hard to the boards. Good hockey play, right? Hockey's a physical game. This ain't football or soccer. I meant football, European football. We got people in Europe that are tuning in right now. Evan spins him around. Gets that one. That one's going to clear the zone. Evan's got the puck on his stick. Trying to pass that one up. He's going to send that one all the way down. Icing is whistled by Coach Ref Jake. With 7:40 left to go here in the third period, Arvada is up over this Foothills team 10-1 on the OTT Sports Network. Picked up by Arvada off the draw. Shoveled out into center ice. Foothills controls, but Anderson wants to say something about that as he's fighting for that puck. Runs into his own player, and that one goes all the way back to the Arvada defense. Milo picks it up. Swings around, tries to go off the boards, picked up by Foothills. Foothills now gains the zone, coming in one-on-one against Bo. Bo puts a stick on that one, breaks it up. Shot into the corner, off the pad of win. Coming around Evan. Hard pass up to Anderson. Anderson tries to flip that one around the defender, but he gets back in time, picks it up. Milky shoveling towards the front of the net, picked up again one more time by that same defender who's coming out of his own zone. Coming out, walking across the Arvada blue line. Stick by Bo. On to... Keep it cool, keep it cool. He was going in hard.
Good hockey, good hockey.
Good hockey, right? Physical play. I don't think that was a purpose, on purpose whatsoever. I play at this rink every Friday afternoon, and I have made way more plays like that, crashing into the net because I don't know how to stop. So we'll blame it on the ice. The ice is very slippery over in front of that net. Time's winding down, 6 minutes left to go on this running clock as Wynn grabs another quick shot off the face-off, and we're going to see it one more time in the same dot. Back to the point, won by Foothills. Try to go D to D. And he just pushed that one into the corner, picked up in behind the net. A weird bounce off the side of the net. And coming in towards the front of the net is Foothills. Foothills looking for the front. Take the shot. Held on to by Wynn one more time. I know that they're up by a lot, but they're getting sloppy in their own defensive end right now. I'm regretting eating that Big Mac for breakfast now. But I did get the Grimace toy. Out of his own zone is Nick. Nick pushes this one up, trying to find Cone and Kai, who are dangling at the far blue line. Now this goes into the Foothills zone, but it's going to be icing. Foothills makes a change. Arvada makes a change. Time winds down. 4:47. Tick, tick, tick. Here we go. All the way back down to the Arvada zone. Some props to win by one of the Foothills players. That's nice to see. Sportsmanship is why these kids play this game. They're learning a lot. They're having a lot of fun. Both sides of the ice. Colin hard off the glass. Trying to get it out. Anderson, or no, sorry, that's Alex. Back over to Alex. Alex does get this one not out of the zone, but now Ethan has it. Here comes Ethan. They're coming in 3-on-1. He's got Colin on the other side. Ethan just takes a shot and saved and held on to by the goaltender. Well, they're going to come and ask him why he was digging for that puck. And he's saying, well, because the whistle didn't blow yet.
No, he's inviting him to Canadian Thanksgiving.
It's Canadian Thanksgiving. You can only invite so many people to Canadian Thanksgiving. Their table's going to be really full tonight. Also probably reminding them that they're up by 9 goals and there's no need to go digging at the goalie's glove. Here comes Foothills the other way. Back check by Ethan. Push that one to the side. Backhand shot blocked in front. Flip to the side. And now Milo's still fighting for it. Milo has it, puts it up off the boards a little bit high and it's bouncing. They get out of the zone. Milo flips it forward and here comes Calder. Calder's coming in. Oh, great opportunity there, but it is deflected into the corner by the back-checking Foothills player. Foothills walking out of their own zone, coming in the other way, 3-on-2, 3-on-1 now. They get stepped around as Arvada's a little bit slow in the other end. Takes a shot, Wynn saves that one and goes into the corner. Trying to push it towards the front of the net, Milo goes down on one knee, breaks that play up, and then rings it around the boards. Out to the point. Back into Ethan. Ethan loses it in his skates. Backhands it again off the boards. Picked up by Foothills. Foothills coming in there in the high slot. Takes that shot towards the front of the net. It's blocked and flipped out, but not all the way. Now it's all the way in. Here comes Calder with another opportunity. Trying to make up on this one. He's got Ethan going towards the front of the net. Passes to Ethan. Ethan gets a good shot on it, but the defender was back in his stick. Looking for Calder in front, out to the point. Milo takes a shot. That one gets pad kicked to the save by the Foothills goalie. 2-minute warning here at Foothills Arena on the OTT Sports Network. I'm Harry Haviland, and I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in, watching this game, joining your PeeWee A team from Arvada as they get kicked off in the regular season. They're going to go on to a strong win here. We get a long season ahead of us, a lot of hockey to play. Icing is waved off as the ice is getting a little bit choppy and slow out here. And here we come the other way. Evan tries to walk all the way in. Gets that one sticked off, goes in the corner to Milky. Milky's going to try and find Evan back in front. Milky takes a shot. That one goes wide. Flung out of the zone by Foothills. Held up there by Anderson. Anderson over to Evan. Evan comes in. Evan tries to make that pass over to Milky. Falls down. And now Foothills coming back the other way. 3-on-2. Back checking Anderson gets on that one. That puck was too hard into the feet of Owen and made him fall down. And Foothills has it behind the Arvada zone. They're flipping around. They're getting a couple of shots off here. Wynn holds his ground and then picked up again by Evan. All the way up. Anderson looking for Milky on that long stretch pass. Milky comes in across the blue line. 49 seconds left to go. He flips that one towards the front of the net. I don't know if the goalie got a piece of it or not, but it goes into the corner. Under a minute left to play here in the third period. Arvada up 10-1 with a very solid performance here in their first game of the regular season. Foothills comes in onside. They still got time. They take the shot. They put that one high off the glass and over the net. Off the boards. It's off now, and here comes Milky. Milky's at center ice. He's got one guy to beat, coming in one-on-one. Tries to take him wide, power move towards the front of the net, and the goalie puts his stick on that one. Milky's still fighting for it. Into the corner, 8 seconds left. Arvada's going to hold the zone on this one. As time's going to wind down here in the third period, Arvada comes out with a solid 10-1 victory in their first game of the regular season. They're going to go win on a big victory. They're going to congratulate each other. They're going to have some fun. And everybody gets a day off tomorrow because it's Canadian Thanksgiving. So enjoy your long weekend. Have some fun. Enjoy the sunshine. The leaves are changing. But that doesn't mean I have to change my underwear. Wait. Oh, wrong podcast, sorry. They're going to shake hands here at center ice. Very good job by both teams. We got a long season ahead of us. Thank you for tuning in. Looking forward to seeing you all season long. OTTSportsNetwork.com.